Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Trio English Podcast. I'm your teacher, Tom, and today I'm joined by two of my wonderful students.
Hi, everyone. My name is Emma.
And I'm Marcos. We're very happy to be here today.
Excellent. Thank you both. Today's lesson is called Introducing Yourself and Meeting New People. This is one of the most important skills in English because it's often the very first thing we do when we meet someone new.
That's true, teacher. When we meet people for the first time, we always say something like, "Hello, my name is Emma."
Exactly, Emma. A good introduction helps people remember you and creates a positive impression. In this episode, we will learn how to introduce ourselves politely, how to ask for someone's name, and how to respond in a friendly and confident way.
Teacher, are we going to practice together?
Of course, Marcos, we'll start with some examples, and then both of you will have a chance to practice. At the end of the lesson, we'll even have a short quiz to see how much you remember.
That sounds exciting.
Great. Let's begin with our first example of a simple introduction. Before we start practicing, let's understand why introducing yourself correctly is important. Marcos, can you tell me why we introduce ourselves?
Yes, teacher. I think we introduce ourselves so people can know who we are.
Good answer. Emma, what about you?
We also introduce ourselves to start a conversation and to be polite.
Very good. In English, politeness is very important. When you meet someone for the first time, you are not only sharing your name, you are showing respect and friendliness. When we introduce ourselves, we should always smile, make eye contact, and speak clearly. For example, you can say, "Hello, my name is Emma. Nice to meet you." This simple sentence tells the listener that you are polite and confident.
Teacher, should we always shake hands?
Good question. In some cultures, yes, but in others, a smile or a small wave is enough. The most important thing is your tone and body language.
So it's not just the words we say, it's how we say them.
Exactly, Emma. That's a very good point. Let's now listen to a short example conversation between you and Marcos. All right, let's imagine that Emma and Marcos are meeting for the first time. Please act naturally and use full sentences.
Sure, teacher. Hello, my name is Emma. What's your name?
Hi, Emma. I'm Marcos. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Very good. That was short, but polite and clear. Now let's look closely at what happened in this conversation. Emma began by saying, "Hello. My name is Emma." That's a friendly greeting and a self-introduction. Then she asked, "What's your name?" This is how we invite the other person to introduce themselves. Marcos responded with, "Hi, Emma. I'm Marcos. Nice to meet you." That's exactly what you should do. He greeted her, said his name, and then used the polite phrase, "Nice to meet you."
Teacher, can we also say, "Pleased to meet you"?
Excellent question. Yes, "pleased to meet you" is a little more formal, and it's also correct.
So, nice to meet you is casual, and pleased to meet you is formal.
Exactly. Both are polite and acceptable. Now let's practice the structure of an introduction. Repeat after me. Hello, my name is Tom.
Hello, my name is Tom.
Hello, my name is Tom.
Good. Now change it to your own names.
Hello, my name is Emma.
Hello, my name is Marcos.
Excellent pronunciation. Now let's add the second line. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wonderful. Remember to use a warm tone and a small smile when you say it. That shows friendliness.
Teacher, is it okay to just say, Hi, I'm Marcos instead of my name is Marcos?
Yes, that's correct too. Hi, I'm Marcos is shorter and more casual. We often use it when we are speaking with friends or people our own age.
So, my name is Emma is more polite, and I'm Emma is more casual.
Exactly. You're both learning quickly. Now let's discuss some common mistakes learners make when introducing themselves. One common mistake is forgetting to use the verb to be. For example, some students say, My name Marcos. That's incorrect. The correct sentence is My name is Marcos. Another mistake is using nice meet you instead of nice to meet you. Remember to always include to.
Yes, teacher. I used to say nice meet you before.
That's okay, Emma. Mistakes are part of learning. What's important is to correct them and practice the right form. Now, about culture. In English speaking countries, people often use small talk after introductions. For example, after saying, Nice to meet you, they might ask, How are you? Or, Where are you from?
So, introductions are not just about names, they're also about starting a conversation.
Exactly. Introductions open the door for communication. Now let's do another short role play. This time, Emma and Marcos, you meet at a school event. Try to use what we've learned.
Hi, I'm Emma. Are you new here?
Yes, I am. I'm Marcos. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Marcos. Where are you from?
I'm from Spain. And you?
I'm from France.
Very good. That was natural and clear. Let's quickly review. When you introduce yourself, remember 3 key points. Greet politely, hello, or hi. Say your name. My name is, or I'm. Respond with kindness. Nice to meet you. Excellent work, both of you. Now it's time for our Trio English Quiz Challenge. Marcos and Emma, today you will compete to see who remembers the lesson best. I have 8 questions about everything we learned. If you answer correctly, you earn 1 point. The student with the highest score at the end will be our English champion for this episode. Ready?
Ready, teacher.
Yes, I'm ready, teacher.
Great. Let's begin. Question 1. What do you say when you meet someone for the first time?
Hello, my name is Emma.
Excellent start, Emma. You greeted politely and introduced yourself clearly. 1 point for Emma. Question 2. Which word is more formal, hi or hello?
Hello.
Correct, Marcos. Hello sounds a little more polite and is often used in formal situations. 1 point for Marcos. Question 3. What is the correct sentence? Nice meet you or nice to meet you?
Nice to meet you.
Perfect. Always include the word to. 2 points for Emma. Question 4. What common mistake does some students make when introducing themselves?
They forget to say is in my name is.
Exactly. Many students say, My name Marcos, but that's wrong. you must include the verb is. 2 points for Marcos. It's a tie again. Question 5. How do you respond when someone says, "Nice to meet you"?
You say nice to meet you too.
Perfect answer. That response shows friendliness and respect. 3 points for Emma. Question 6. What does pleased to meet you mean?
It means the same as nice to meet you, but it's more formal.
Very good, Marcos. That's correct. Pleased to meet you is polite and often used in professional settings. 3 points each, still tied. Question 7. Should we always shake hands when we meet someone?
No, teacher. It depends on the culture.
Excellent answer. That shows cultural awareness. Sometimes a handshake is common, sometimes a smile or a small wave is better. Emma moves ahead with 4 points. Question 8. What are the 3 main steps in a good introduction?
Greet politely, say your name, and respond kindly.
Very good, Marcos. That's completely correct. And that gives you 4 points as well. Let's check the final score. Emma, 4 points. Marcos, 4 points. It looks like a tie again. But wait. Emma answered her questions faster and used complete sentences, so she wins this round.
Yay! Thank you, teacher.
Congratulations, Emma. I'll win next time.
That's the spirit, Marcos. Both of you did an excellent job. You remembered everything we practiced. Polite greetings, introductions, and cultural tips. I'm very proud of your teamwork and progress.
Thank you, teacher. That quiz was fun.
Wonderful. That ends our Trio English Quiz Challenge. Let's move on to our final part, the outro and lesson. That brings us to the end of today's episode. You both did an excellent job, and I'm truly proud of your progress. Today's topic, introducing yourself, is simple, but it's one of the most important skills in English. You showed confidence, clear pronunciation, and good understanding. Well done.
Thank you, teacher. I really enjoyed today's lesson. I like the role plays and the quiz. They helped me remember the expressions better. I feel more prepared to introduce myself in a real situation now.
Me too, teacher. At the beginning, I sometimes forgot small things like nice to meet you. But now I can say a full introduction without thinking too much. I learned how to introduce myself clearly and confidently. The practice made it easier.
That's wonderful to hear, Marcos. Mistakes are part of learning, and both of you handled them very well. You listened carefully, corrected yourselves, and improved step by step. That is exactly how language learning should be. And to our listeners, thank you for joining us today on the Trio English podcast. We hope you learned something useful and practical.
Exactly. And don't forget to practice. Practice makes perfect. You can introduce yourself to your family members, to classmates, or even practice in front of a mirror. The more you repeat it, the more natural it will feel.
Before we end, I want to thank both of you again for your effort and positive attitude. You're not just learning English, you're building communication skills for your future.
Thank you, teacher. We'll keep practicing.
Yes, teacher, I'm excited for the next lesson.
Wonderful. And to all our listeners, thank you for spending your time with us. Keep learning English, stay motivated, and remember that every small step counts. Before we say our final goodbye, we want to remind our listeners of something important. If you enjoyed today's lesson and you want more clear, simple English practice, please support our channel. It really helps us continue teaching.
Yes. Don't forget to like the video because your likes help more students around the world find our lessons.
And make sure you subscribe to the Trio English podcast. When you subscribe, you won't miss any future episodes. We upload new lessons to help you improve step by step.
Exactly. Your support means a lot to us. The more you interact with the channel, the more lessons we can create for you. Wonderful. Now we can finish the episode properly. Thank you all for listening, studying, and growing with us.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time on Trio English Podcast.